So, namaste, my dear friends and family. It's great to be with you again. Today we're going to go through the first and second group of the Pawanmukhtasana series. Now remember, if you have shared yoga with me before, this is an amalgamation of 3 different Pawanmukhtasana series. So from the classical series to the yoga therapy series that Mukunda Stiles introduced to the world, and also that Dr. Asana Andiappan in Chennai, where I did my first or second yoga training. So I put together some of their different styles and positions together for this Pawanmukhtasana series. So remember, we begin in Dandasana or staff pose. What's important here is that we have a nice straight back from the seat bones to the top of the head. My chin is not forward, it's back in line with the spine to the best of my ability. Shoulders are gently rolled back. Classically, in the staff pose, your fingers are pointing forward and they're in line with your hips. You roll the shoulders back, elbows are straight, and we lengthen through the spine. People who know me know that this is not possible for me, so I simply rest my hands here. Alrighty? Remember, in Pawanmukhtasana, whether we're doing group 1 or group 2 or group 3, there is a threefold focus. 1, just the physical movement. 2, the breath awareness. 3, the mental focus to stay in a practice and not let our mind wander. So let's begin. We begin with the ankles, sitting up nice and straight. Inhale, we point, and exhale, we flex the ankles. All right? I'll do it on a count of 4. Sitting up nice and straight, easy breath. Let's begin. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Exhale. Do one more on your own. Remember, the thighs stay nice and loose. They have nothing to do with the movement of your ankle. It's all here in the calf and shin. Let's move on. Scrunch up the toes on an inhale. Exhale, open up the toes. Again, the thighs have nothing to do with this. There's just a few muscles here and through the feet that are actually activating the curling and the opening of the toes. Sitting up nice and straight. Let's begin. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. 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 Ankle rotations begin with an extended ankle or toes pointed. Remember, nothing is happening here in the thighs. All the action is taking place between the knee, the ankle, and the toes. Let's ankle rotate to the right. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, and exhale to the left. 2, 3, 4. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. Opposite direction. Inhale to the left. And exhale to the right. Notice the knees do not move. They stay nicely pointing up towards the sky. Inhale left. And exhale. Gently come to a nice, easy, flexed ankle, whatever comfortable for you. What's important here is that toes are pointing up, my ankles are straight, my knees are straight and pointing up. Sitting up nice and straight, let's simply contract the thighs and relax. Alright? So inhale, contract, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, and exhale. So continue and notice that nothing is happening from the knee down. You actually feel it right into your seat bones as you are contracting the thighs. Last one. Then exhale. Moving on to the knee joint and understanding that movement. Now, if you're able to put your hands on the mat, you may want to come back just a little bit, maybe to this position, but notice I don't want to roll the shoulders. I still want to keep a nice straight spine in my head in position. Right knee first. Inhale, I bring it up towards the chest. You can bring it by yourself, or you can even use your hands a little bit to bring it closer. Exhale, I extend the knee. And here you can have a hand underneath your thigh if you'd like. Alrighty? What's important is that you want to have a straight spine. I don't care if you're all the way here, but wherever you are, keep a nice straight spine, nice open torso. Right leg first. Let's begin. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. 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 Finishing up, inhaling to the chest. And exhale, release the leg back down. Opposite side. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. Shine the heart. 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. Inhale to the chest. And exhale, release. Good, so now we understand the movement of the knee to flex it and extend it. Let's move on to the hips. You can stay where you are and just move in my position. Internal and external rotation. Right leg first. I lift it up off the mat just a little bit, and then I rotate the hip so that my whole hip to knee to foot is pointing out. And I inhale and open up. As I exhale, turn the hip in and bring it back to the midline or the center. Now, this can also be done simply dragging the leg along the floor, because what we're trying to understand here is how do I actually open my leg into a straddle and close it? I want to understand this action with my whole leg is one unit. Alrighty? So sitting up nice and straight. Again, you can have your hands behind you, shoulders back, straight spine. Right leg is our starting point. Let's begin. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, and exhale, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. Opposite side, left leg. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. 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 And release. Let's come into butterfly pose, static pose. What's important here again is that straight back. So, of course, the ideal is that our knees are right touching our perineum and the knees are relaxed down to touch the floor. That's not in everyone's practice. So come to a compromise, a balance, where you can maintain a straight back, relax the knees down to the best of your ability, and the soles of your feet are together. All right, let's hold here. Close the eyes and breathe. My dog is chasing a squirrel up a tree at the moment. That is what the commotion is all about. And take your final exhale and release the pose. Coming back into Dandasana. Moving up to the upper body, inhale the arms up, and then roll the shoulders back. So what I like to do is when I bring my arms together, I have my fingers spread, and my thumbs slightly touching, and I roll the shoulders back, lengthen the spine, and feel my seat bones. All right, so that's our starting position. And let's flex and extend the wrists. Inhale, hands, fingers pointed down. Exhale, they point up. Let's begin. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. 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 Let's inhale, bring the fingers pointed down, make a make a fist. This is the inhale. As I exhale, I open up the fingers and bring the hands to point forward. Alrighty, so start with your hands in a fist, pointed down, sit up straight, and inhale, 2, 3, 4, exhale, open up, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, exhale, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, exhale, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, exhale, 2, 3, 4. Go ahead, inhale, make a fist, and wrist rotations to the right. Let's begin. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, exhale, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, exhale, 2, 3, 4. Opposite side, inhale. And as you do this, same thing between our ankles and our knees. This is the wrists and the elbows. The elbows do not move. They do not change direction, nor do your shoulders. They stay nice and still as we bring the wrists into rotations. Let's finish up. Open the palms up. Inhale, I bring the hand to the shoulder, and exhale, I extend. Ready? Let's begin. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Exhale. We're doing this. We're doing our best to keep our elbows in line with the shoulders so that the elbows are moving up and down in a different plane, okay? Now let's finish up. And as we exhale, both arms are extended forward, roll the shoulders back. Let's open up the arms to the side, shoulders down, so the same movement here. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, exhale, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. Keep the arms extended. Simply bend the elbows. Point the hands forward, sort of like a cactus. Again, focusing on the shoulder. As I inhale, I bring the hand down. As I exhale, I bring it up. Inhale down, exhale up. What I'm trying to do is not let my shoulders start to creep up or get off from alignment as I do this. So let's do it together. Ready? Let's begin. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. 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 Staying here with the shoulder. As I inhale, I bring the elbows and hands together in front of me. As I exhale, I open up. Same thing here. As we bring our shoulders in, or our elbows in, there may be a tendency to round the back or let the elbows drop down a little bit. Rather than having this, I would rather you only go halfway or wherever to your capacity you can do this movement, okay? What's important, straight back, elbows stay in the same plane with the shoulder throughout the movement. Over time, let's say that you can't yet touch your elbows in the middle. Don't worry, over time this will happen, but only if we do this in a relaxed manner. If we push and strain, what are we doing? We're introducing tension and contraction into the muscular skeletal system, which is counterproductive to the movement. All right, so to your capacity, let's begin. Sitting up nice and straight. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. 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 And last shoulder movement. As I inhale, I extend the arms up. Doing my best as I extend them up to keep this line. Tip of the fingers through the elbow, through the shoulder, and down through the seat bones. As I exhale, I open the palms to the outside and bring the arms behind my back. As I do this, I try to stay straight. See, even I went forward in order to do that. Why? Because I have some impingement in the shoulder that makes it hard for me to bring the shoulder behind me. So to compensate, thinking that I'm bringing the shoulder behind me, I actually bend forward, but nothing has changed in the angle of the shoulder. It's just that I feel better, but nothing's changed. So I need to maintain this stable position as I bring my arm back to wherever it can go today. Alrighty, so let's begin in this cactus position. Let's begin. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. 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 Last one. And exhale. Bringing your hands back in line with the hips, so gently resting on the thighs. Moving up to the neck. Inhale, I look up. Exhale, I look down. What I'm trying to do is keep my shoulders relaxed, spine in line, through the shoulder, through the seat bones, up through the crown of the head. Ready? Let's begin. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. Come to the central position, neutral position, looking to the sides, right and left. Inhale is at the center. Let's begin. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. 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 Come to the center. Last one, right ear to right shoulder on the exhale. Inhale is in the center. Let's begin. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Exhale. And let's come to the center and release. Okay, we just did the first group of Pawanmukhtasana, which is all about freedom of joint movement. So let's come down to our back, supine position as we begin the third group, which is more about core strength and massaging the internal organs in the body. So let's begin with pelvic tilts and move our way on through. Hands behind the head. Feet are planted flat on the mat, more or less hip width apart. Now find that breath that we've done before. As I inhale, I relax. And as I exhale, just exhale now and feel how, as you bring the belly button towards the spine, you're relaxing and lengthening the spine just by itself without even you trying. The spine lengthens. Now as I inhale, look, I'm going to exaggerate, but look how my belly comes up. An arch is introduced in the bottom spine, and my hips actually go back with a little interior lift. As I exhale, hips come back into alignment. Spine is lengthened, and at least for me, it actually touches the floor. Now that's not for everybody. Everyone has a little different curvature in the back. But let's just practice and understand the breath here, okay? Without any contractions. Just inhale and exhale. Feel that rocking motion. It's very subtle. Don't try to exaggerate the exhale too much here. Just let it happen and just feel it. Now, the key to pelvic tilts is the inhale relaxation part. We need to inhale and lengthen through the top line. So what am I talking about? As I inhale, I'm finding a lengthening through the abdominal muscles here, but also something what we call the hip flexors, which brings the leg up towards the body or tilts the hip. Those are called hip flexors. I need to completely relax and release the tension in the hip flexors in order to get a really nice pelvic tilt when I do contract and shorten those muscular fibers. Release the tension and then shorten the fibers. Relaxation is important not only to tone the muscle and the different soft tissues involved in the pelvic tilt, but just as important, there is a real connection between your emotional feelings and sensations and the tension that you may
consciously or unconsciously hold in these hip flexors. So the more tight you are through the abs and through the hips flexors, the more tension you are unconsciously introducing into your central nervous system. So relaxation is very important. And this exercise of pelvic tilts really gives us a refinement of that awareness of being relaxed, tightening on our willpower rather than it just happening subconsciously. Okay? So let's begin. Hands behind the head. Gently relax the shoulders down. Remember the tilt, the shortening of the muscular fibers is done on an exhale. The end of the exhale, once I brought my navel back towards the spine. If you try to tilt the hips using the abdominal muscles and the hip flexors while your stomach is still poofed up, you're going to counteract all the contraction that you're trying to get. It just doesn't work. You have to have the belly pulled in. And of course, remember, it looks different on everyone. I have a big belly, I carry a lot of belly fat here. So it's not that noticeable on camera or in person when I've actually pulled my belly button back down towards the spine. But I know I've done it. I know I've engaged those abdominal muscles. So I can feel when it's right for me to begin that pelvic tilt. All right? So don't worry about what you look like. Refine the awareness of what you're actually doing. Let's begin. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, contract and tilt. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, contract and tilt. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. So you can stay here or you can join us in a little bit more challenging position. Lift up the head, bring the knees over the heels. Slight flexion in the ankles, same thing. Let's begin. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. It's a very subtle movement here on the hips. Inhale and exhale. Now, if you're feeling that you really don't understand yet this position of what we're doing, this tilt, go ahead and put your pinky on your hip bone, thumb, bottom of the rib cage. This is where you're going to feel the movement. You should feel a shortening of that space, okay? If you'd like to continue, let's open up the knees, bring the hands in between, lifting the shoulders a little higher. The knees are in the plane with the hips. They're not in front or behind. They stay right in the same plane. Let's begin. Inhale and exhale. 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 Continuing, go ahead and extend the knees. Open up the hands towards the big toes. Same thing. Let's begin. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale
and exhale. Last one, inhale, and exhale. Release the hands behind your neck. Legs come up towards the sky. Bend the right knee. Extend the right leg down towards the floor, hovering just above the floor. And let's begin here. Inhale and exhale. Switch legs. Inhale and exhale. Switch legs. Inhale and exhale. Switch legs. Inhale and exhale. Switch. 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 Inhale and exhale. Okay, switch, and we're going to stay on this side. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Last one this side. Inhale and exhale. Switch. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, relax, and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Last one, inhale and exhale. Release both legs down, extend the arms overhead, and just relax through the top line of the body. So it was really interesting, right? When we were doing this with one leg, you could really refine that awareness of when you were relaxing through the hip flexors as you were extending that leg that was hovering over the mat, and then finding the pelvic tilt. All right, let's continue. So bring both hands down to the mat. Either down by your hips, or perhaps just lightly resting on your belly. Leg lifts in group 2 of Pawanmukhtasana series, using that pelvic tilt that we just practiced. I simply lift the right leg up, straight leg. Inhale, I bring it back down. We'll do 4 on each side. Hips are pointing up. Now, if you want to make sure that one hip is not higher than the other, simply bring both hands to your hip bones. Now you can feel what's going on here. All right. Gentle flexion in both ankles, knees are pointing up. Relax through the lower back, relax the shoulders. Let's just look at your chin and head. Make sure that it's nicely resting on the mat and that your chin isn't pointing back, causing contraction in the back of the neck. Rather, we have a nice long neck. Remember, we lift the right leg up on an exhale. Let's begin. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Continue. So before I even think about raising that leg, I have tilted the hip and then the leg rises. Last one, inhale and exhale. Inhale down, left leg down. Exhale, contract.
and lift. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, exhale, contract, tilt, and lift the leg. Inhale, bring it down. Exhale, contract, tilt, and lift. Inhale, down. Exhale, contract, tilt. Switching legs. Exhale, contract, tilt, the right leg comes up. Inhale, open the leg wide to the side, sweep it around. Exhale, contract, tilt, lift. Inhale, sweep wide. Exhale, contract, tilt. Inhale, sweep to the side. Last one. Exhale, contract, tilt. And inhale. Opposite leg. Inhale, sweep wide. Exhale, contract, tilt. Inhale, sweep wide. Continue. If your hands are on your hips, you can tell if your hips are staying in the same plane, and also that your opposite buttocks is not lifting up off the floor. Okay, switch to the right side. Exhale. Leg comes up straight, and exhale down. This time, bring the knee towards the chest on the exhale. Inhale, extend the leg all the way down to the floor. Exhale, knee to chest. Inhale, extend, lower. Exhale, knee to chest. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Last one before we switch. Inhale down, and now left leg. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. One more. Exhale. Inhale. Let's switch sides. Exhale, knee to chest. Bring the left knee to the chest on your exhale. And hands come to our knees, knee to chest. If you find that you bring your knees to your chest, your butt is really lifting off the floor, relax and lengthen the back, even if your knees are a little higher in the air and not so close to your chest. Because this is a wonderful pose to elongate the spine, relax through the hips. This means relaxing the hip flexors inside too, as we find this pose. Just hold here, widen the shoulders down. Relax any tension you may feel in the lower back, hip flexors or abs. Let's hold. Wonderful pose to improve our digestion. Wonderful pose to open up the hips. Wonderful pose to introduce a little bit more space between each vertebrae in the spine. As we get older, you notice that older people seem to get shorter. It's because of the compression, partly it's because of compression through the vertebrae in the spine. So this is a wonderful pose to keep that lengthening in our height. All right, let's release the hands to the sides, getting ready for a nice spinal twist here. Let's bring the knees over the hips, nice 90-degree angle between hip to knee and knee to feet. We'll go to the right first, take a breath in, and exhale, simply bring the knees to the right and look to the left. Let's hold here. Coming out of the pose to the other side, take a breath in. Exhale, contract, tilt, and now float the knees to center and to the other side. Coming out of the pose, back to center, take a breath in. Exhale, contract, tilt, knees to center, go ahead, knees to chest once more. This time as you exhale, lift the head up towards the knees. Release the hands, palms up, floating above the ground next to your hips. As you exhale, extend the legs down the mat, floating just above the mat, looking at your toes. Use that pelvic tilt. You don't want to have a big gap here in the lower back, because then you're straining the wrong muscles to hold this. See the difference? Here I have a gap. Here I've engaged the pelvic tilt, the core muscles here to hold. Ready? Let's just stay here. If you feel that you're losing that pelvic tilt, you can always lift your legs up a little higher or bend your knees, okay? Because you do not want to compromise here in the pelvic tilt and start to use the wrong muscles, because then you're just hurting yourself. And exhale, release. Beautiful. Let's roll to our side and come to a seated position. So that was group 1 and group 2 of the Pawanmukhtasana series. It's a wonderful way to warm up, to begin a more vigorous asana practice, or it's a wonderful practice all on its own. So with that, I will leave you. Namaste. Have a great day, everybody. Okay, Alec, I'm done. Let me just turn this off, hang on.